So, I have exactly 23 hours into this game so far. And this is going to be my thoughts. I kind of did not follow the main storyline. I did some other stuff. I leveled up. What I recommend, this is my you don't have to, but get up to at least follow along the main storyline until you have at least, let's bring this up here. Um, you can go up to at least level 15. You're going to get this. You're going to have this. You want to go along until you get to disillusionment. You're going to have Lumious. I forgot when you get this. Expeller. Bleh, I'm not even going to try to say it. Disarm ones and the fire thing. Then you want to go up to kind of run around, explore a little bit, do some side quests. Um, get up to at least level 15. Once you hit around level 15, advance the main storyline. You're going to get to a point for the ancient magic. I have another video with the Jackdaw tomb. Um, once you complete that, what it does is it allows you to go into talents. And talents, oh yeah, and at level 15, at least level 15, um, I was at level 16. At 16, this is what I did. I ran the rumor requirement with, I did the Chinese chomping cabbage because I like the Chinese chomping cabbages. Those things are cool. And this one basically gives you two of them at once. Kind of helps out in group things. I went stealth, which is reduced. Allows you to sprint while stealth. I think I might go there. You have to be level 22. Um, increase the stealth. Let's see. Dark arts. I took the first one here, which stupefy has the same effect as a curse, and cursed enemies take increased damage. That's because I spelled it into this here. And now this casting, this one works really well to ring of fire around you, especially in group dynamics. I actually might take this one too. At first I didn't want to, but then I realized with my play style. So if I do this, and there's three of them, all three of them levitate. And then if I have this, it pulls all three towards me, and then I can use the fire with the ring and take out like three enemies at once. So I'm gonna wait on that for a second. And then the core. This is the most important. You need at least 11. If you're not worried about any of the others, you want to have at least be a level 11 before you do the Jackdaw Tomb. So this way, we're going to go over this here. New spell set is added. New spell set is added. I'm sorry, no, it has to be 16. Level 16. You want to be level 16. I'm saying 15. No, level 16 is where you want to do. Get up to level 16, then do the Jackdaw Tomb. Because then you can do this, like I said, spell knowledge 1, spell knowledge 2, spell knowledge 3. I have not taken that one yet. But what the spell, let's go back here. So what that allows you to do So you got the list here. Push to the right. I can add 4 more spells. Go down. There's 4 more spells. To the left, 4 more. So this allows you. There's your original. There's 1. So that's 4. 8, 12. So you could put 16 spells in there. And what do we have? 5. 23 spells. But you can set it up for, like, for instance, each one is 4. So you can have slot 1, you can do those 4. So you can have specific ones. That's why. Yeah, I'm jumping the gun there, but I'm thinking ahead. Now let's also look at the cores here. Basic cast impacts reduce spell count cooldown, so there is spell cooldown, so that helps lower it so you can cast faster the higher ones. Successful block contributes to ancient magic meter, which is good. And I have the block with stupefy, so when I block, it gives me ancient magic. It stupefies the guy. This one is very good. Dodge. The last video I just did, if I did not have that, I wouldn't be able to complete a Merlin's trial. I had to literally, it was like a 3-second thing. You hit one, I used the dodge to do the distance quickly. That's a spell. Now let's see. There's that. That's the other one. Increase the range. That actually, I almost didn't take it, but I'm like, yeah, maybe it'll work. That's pretty good too. Basic cast impacts on airborne enemies contribute more to the meter, so that's good. That gives you more. Blocking a spell will send 2 projectiles back at the enemies. So basically, when I do the shield, it adds to my ancient magic, it stupefies, and it sends 2 projectiles back. Yeah. And then if you successfully evade unblockable with the dodge, contributes to ancient magic. I have not taken that yet. And this one right here is heals you to a greater effect. I just went right for the second one. Heals you to level 2. Ancient magic catches and throws disarmed enemy weapons. I haven't done that one yet. I'm not really. Maybe later on. And then at level 22, which I got one more. Perfect. What is that? Huh. Deals more damage. Oh. So if you get a perfect one, it breaks enemy shields. I think you gotta wait till it's like the perfect parry, like in the Ghost. As the guy starts to swing, if you can move it perfect, you do a perfect parry that allows you to do that. That's pretty cool. But definitely get those. And like I said, if you stupefy, the reason I did this is because so when I do the shield, it stupefies them. It curses them. They take increased damage. So a lot of the shield work. All right, what else we got here? Challenges. There's a lot here. I haven't even done the rumor requirement yet. Um. Oh, I got one here. Gear appearance. That is cool. Oh, wow. Huh. There was only one? I haven't even found it yet. So, if you like to do different gear appearances, you're going to like this stuff because it really, there's a lot to this. That's the challenges. Then there's quests. And again, oh, jeez. Legendary armored attire? Cool. Lucky leprechaun hat. Yeah, there's a lot to this. Let's see, exploration. Oh, combat. Now in the combat, you get the protections. See, goblin, silver resistance. As you advance, oh, what's this? Anti-venom. There we go. That's why I wanted that. Ah, I want to get that pumpkin mask. My buddy's got that. It looks so cool. All right. So yeah, goblin resistance. I have no idea who that is. I should work the spiders, man. I could get the spiders up really quick. Oh, one more, one more. No, no, not one more. All right, so there you go. And then, oh, I only need three more of that. Nice. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't realize I was that far along. Um, so yeah, so the challenges are good. There's a lot of customization in the game. Oof. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother looking at it. I mean, well, no, this is my thoughts. Enemies list, so you can go and look and see what your enemy is, and see, freezing them with Galactus. So it'll tell you what your enemy is, um, tells you what they're weak to, which I'll be honest with you, I doubt very highly I'm going to remember this because when its mouth is open. Excuse me. Wait, great spined cotton grass. Um, Kudos to you if you can remember every single enemy weakness because yeah, there's 69 different enemies in here. Personally, I'm just gonna blast and I have my own routine down. um, oh hey, what is this here? Oh, okay. These are the potions. These are the different ones you can get. See, I'm out of that. I never did get that. I have no idea what that is. Um, Wand handles. Oh, hey, I got another wand handle. Celestial light gray. I mean, customization here. I mean, dude, I mean, this is like you can make the character yourself. Oh, and there's the police officer's hat. What is this? Secrets bathing costume. Officer's uniform. Protector, nice. Yeah, see. So I mean, there's a ton of customization on this. So you can go basically. Oh, what is this? Traits. Wait a minute. Puffskin fur? Once the loom is unlocked. Okay, so I thought with those you just automatically put them into your stuff, but I guess not. I guess you have to get the puffskins, and then you got to loom them. All right. Like I said, I don't think I've even scratched the surface of this here. What's this? Legendary armored attire. I mean, as you can see, there's a ton of stuff that you can get here. Um, wait. Oh, here we go. Dire call feather. Aw, man. So you got to gather ingredients. gather ingredients in order to do that stuff. Might as well look at the last one, right? Ah, okay. So these are the ones I found. A Fooper, Jobberknoll, and the Puffskin. So magical beasts found in the beast dens throughout the Highlands. Beasts can be rescued, then nurtured in the room of requirements once you unlock the knapsack. So basically, you got to catch them, take them back. Cool. All right, so that's your collections. And oh, no, I already did talents. What else we got here? Let's talk about. All right, so gear. In the beginning, hmm, you only start out with 20. As you do the those Merlon trials, it increases it, which is extremely helpful because it's there's a lot of gear in here. What is this? Leather sorcerer hat. Okay. Ah, that's funny. That's a legendary level 20 with a defense of 59. That's a level 22. It's only 50. Crazy. But like, okay, let's go customization here. So you can either not wear it, but it's still there, or you can run. You want to run a scarf, as you can tell. I mean, they're kind of cool, but like I said, it's not. I'm not into that kind of. I'm not into the look. So, but again, that's the nice thing. You can customize this however you want. I choose not to have a scarf. Now the robes. Don't ask me where I found. You're gonna run into the stuff. This is the legendary cape. Prankster. There's the robe. Spider Slayer. It's a full suit of armor, and I do have the head for it. it's kind of cool. This one I used. I think I used this until I got the legendary cape because this is really cool. Look at those skulls with the smoke kind of floating up. I got Merlin's cloak right off the get go. I used that till I got that. you know, you're gonna change. The hell? Historic uniform. Now I kind of like this dragon hide. That is kind of a cool look too. That really is. I kind of like that one. I might be switching to that. All right, and let's go down here. Let's see. And of course, you got the traditional school robe. I mean, they give you everything here. So, I mean, you can, like I said, you can customize to your heart's content however you want to do it. Try to think you're embellished here. Oil and kind? Wait a minute. Oh, that's a funky one. Gallantry cape. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. A legendary cloak inspiring its wearer with the courage to rush into the fray. And brushed wool. So yeah, I mean, like I said, this is really cool here. I'm gonna go back to legendary cape. And again, you can go completely invisible or oh, there's the legendary armored attire. What's going on with my joystick? Oh, that is kind of cool. So I have the legendary armored, and there's the legendary cloak. What the hell is going on with my joystick? This is weird. It's like I'm having difficulties. It doesn't want to move. All right. See, I can't have the darks. I think I'm going to be switching to the legendary. There's the Charms Professor, Cobalt, Officer's Uniform. There's the bather's costume. Why would you wear shoes if you're bathing? All right, but yeah, I think I'm definitely going to go with this. I like the legendary armored. That is. All right. And I'm not going to go to all these because there's a lot of them here. You can explore them to your heart's content. All right. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's look at the headwear. Let's see if I got any. Okay, Highland Explorer. There's the Spider Slayer helmet. Dark Arts. I kind of like that hat. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's what I wanted to see. All right. Wait. Shoot. So, yeah, there we go. Classic Sorcerer. Dark, no. Now that's purple. That's green, nope. You know, a legendary sorcerer hat and rugged leather to make you feel like a seasoned expert. If that was just black to match, that would be cool. Oh, I like this hat. That's cool. Kind of reminds me of the Mad Hatter. All right. Here's the classic sorcerer's hat. Okay. Now, where? Okay, there we go. That's all the way down the bottom. Again, you don't have to wear. You can take. You don't have to do it. You can take it off. I used this one for a while because it was kind of tinted. The mermaid mask. Eh, I don't really like the dark arts mask. I don't know why. Alright, let's go back down to my tinted spectacles. And then we're going to do the last one. Not the last one. Legendary gloves. So, I've got the legendary outfit, legendary thing. Lucky leprechaun gloves. Hmm. Yeah, it matches, but you know what? I really like the fingerless ones. All right, my new look. Cool. That's the broom I took. You got your choice. I like the Ember Dash. I like the way it looked. Okay, haven't done anything in there. Oh, and wand handles. Just realized I have, let's see what the Celestial Light Gray looks like. Ooh, that's kind of funky. I don't like it though. I'll go with this one. Where's Avia Gray? Nope, don't like it. I kind of like that one. That one looks kind of cool. I like the gray. The gray and bronze looks kind of cool. Celestial Light Gray. Yeah, I think I'm going to use that one for a bit. All right. So there's your gear. You can, I mean, like I said, you can customize your heart's content. For the most part, I doubt every single character is going to be different with what you find, what you've got. Um, okay, so you talk, you find out, they'll tell you what, give you, like go meet them, that type of stuff. Quests are relatively straightforward. Click it, shows you on the map. You can fast travel there, you can run there, whatever. The gold are the main lines, and then you can break it down. You can go, that's all of them. You can do the main. Sharps assignments. No relationship quest available yet. There's the secondary one. Wait, hold on a second. There's all the completed quests. As you can see, I've done quite a bit so far. I got to get a focus potion. But first, I'm going to go do the room requirements. So, thoughts on the game so far? I like it. Right now, it's half price. That is not bad. Nice rugged look, kind of like a no nonsense. Let's get down and dirty type. Okay. Okay, why won't it do it now?
Potato.
It is a little glitchy, I have to say that. Okay, there we go. See, I'm supposed to be able to, by holding the button down. That's weird.
Revelio.
Hmm. Let's go back in here. So yeah, and then oh my, I mean, listen, if you like open worlds, you like boosting your character up, you like collecting things, you like customizing it. Um, hey, I wonder, can I use? Oh, let me use the broom inside. I was kind of hoping.
Revelio.
I mean, going to your you got your mini map. You can also do that and follow it. Oh, there's a key. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can find this. Since I'm right here.
Revelio.
Hmm. It's one of the things, is the key for this. The only problem is it could be anywhere. Wait, is that it? There it is. Zoop. Now this one is a little irritating. Okay, so when you, so it'll sit there. You have to. Oh. And as it goes across, you hit it and you slap it just right, and you get the house token. And you need like 16 of these things. So, and then when you're running around, you want to keep your eye out on, there's like pages that are floating around that you got to grab. There's a lot to this game.
Revelio.
Maybe I can't do it. I don't know. That's weird. Maybe I can't do it inside. Okay.
Revelio.
Leave me be.
Why you? Can one ghost hurt another with a fake ghost axe? Oh God, that's stupid.
Revelio.
That one, that kind of drives me nuts. You hear that ding? It's like, where is it coming from? And unfortunately, it doesn't last very long. Like, see how? All right, so I do this. See the blue? Look how long that lasts. That one is probably like a little map. Okay.
Revelio.
It could be. let's just go. I'm getting sidetracked again. Like I said, this thing is, oh my god.
Historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps. If
Yep.
it isn't the treasure hunter. Still can't believe you found that old uniform. Well done.
Yeah, okay.
Just when I think I've learnt how to get around the castle, a staircase moves and I'm lost again.
I adore spending sunny afternoons in the Viaduct courtyard. Wonderful place to practice Accio on other students' books.
Do you find yourself taking certain ways to class based on the portraits you pass? I do. Some are much better conversationalists than others.
Peeves was in a mood the other day. Tossed my quill right on Scribner's desk. Now I have detention for a week.
Have you ever seen a professor outside the castle? I find it jarring to see someone like Professor Weasley at the Three Broomsticks.
I'd spend all day in the Great Hall if I could. It's always so warm and lively.
Got a peek at the prefect's bathroom last year. I'd missed class for a week to soak in that tub.
Gardens at Hogwarts are impressive. Do you think Garlic maintains them? With the help of house elves, obviously.
My aunt says I should get to Hogsmeade as often as I can. Says it's good to get out of the castle sometimes.
Augustus Hill just wants you to buy something, though. He's always talking his game. And then look at his face if you don't buy something. He's like a child with an empty pillowcase on Christmas morn.
If it's seeds I'm after, I'll always go to the Magic Neep. I've upset Madam Green one too many times now. She won't soon be welcoming me back to Dogweed and Deathcap.
The last time I was at Dogweed and Deathcap, Madam Green had everything from Dittany seeds to shrivel figs. Just be careful not to upset her, though, or she might set a venomous tentacular on you.
When I'm in Hogsmeade, I always pay a visit to Dogweed and Deathcap. Although Madam Green can be a little fiery sometimes, so you definitely want to stay on her good side.
I'd spend the entire day in Hogsmeade if I could.
Anyone fancy going to Brood and Peck with me? I've been wanting to go for ages. My friend said they have very high quality feathers, and I need one from my Jobberknoll. Can't remember why.
I'd love to have a house in one of the nearby hamlets. Imagine being able to pop into Hogsmeade for a butterbeer whenever you wanted.
Okay, is that it?
I was worried Transfiguration would be too difficult, but it turns out I have a knack for switching spells. Mother says it's my indecisive nature.
I'm dreading taking my Transfiguration owl. Absolutely dreading it. I'd rather jinx myself than have to explain reasons for the exceptions to Gamp's law.
I used to like Transfiguration, but now it seems to be getting awfully complicated.
I spent hours trying to conjure a meat pie when I was a first year, only to then find out about Gamp's law. Such a disappointment.
A Beginner's Guide to Transfiguration was Miley's favorite textbook. I cannot seem to wrap my head around the subject.
My cousin
Interesting.
was transfigured into a mouse by an older bully last year. Took hours to get her to come out from under the bed.
I still can't manage to transfigure a match into a needle without catching it on fire.
Okay.
All I can say is, it's lucky the boys have their own dormitories. The mess they make.
Not the best idea to start a study group with the boys from my dormitory. Now, we never get a break from each other.
Some of us are tidier than others, though, aren't we? You don't have to look far to know who the disgrace is in our dormitory.
I find the girls to be messier than trolls, truth be told.
I bet Black could tell a few tales about his days at Hogwarts. When he was a student, I mean.
We have the most annoying of all the prefects, I swear.
That's a lot of conversation.
If only Black had the power to choose the other professors too, then we could get rid of muggleborns like Garlic.
Oh boy.
Whoever decided to make Professor Black headmaster of Hogwarts must have been the victim of a flock of whoopers. Out of their mind.
Why would Black want to be headmaster of Hogwarts? Of course, I'm not sure what job he'd actually be good at. Perhaps something at Azkaban.
It's about time Hogwarts put someone like Black in charge. Perhaps now we can stop all these disgusting mudbloods from ruining the school.
Well, he's an
I
asshole.
thought about transferring to Beauxbatons just to get away from Professor Black and his iron fist. But then I remembered that I don't speak French.
All I have at home are brothers. I thought sharing a room with girls would be tidier. Clearly I was wrong. Thank goodness for the scouring charm.
I tried doing homework in the dormitory last night, but ended up falling asleep. Those beds are simply too comfortable.
I don't trust any of the boys. You find one venomous tentacular on your pillow and you don't soon forget.
I haven't slept well for ages. I miss my pillow from home. What? Nothing wrong with that.
Emily promised to help me style
Slytherin.
my hair.
Ravenclaw.
Give her a ribbon and a wand and she can do anything.
That's...
I asked Amit Takar to tutor me in Transfiguration, but he refused. I'm a lost cause.
I managed to conjure a hedgehog once, but it disappeared after a few minutes. Shame.
I was worried Transfiguration would be too difficult, but it turns out I have a knack for switching spells.
Now
Mother
it's
says my
looping.
indecisive nature.
But still,
I
that's
hated
pretty
learning
impressive.
banishment.
That's a lot of
Never had
different
such abysmal
conversations for
marks.
NPCs.
My mother adored Transfiguration when she was in school. I'm sure she's disappointed that I'm so terrible at it.
And I could just see him going, well, will that freaking player leave so we can get back to our normal
I sent a
conversation?
love letter to Imelda Reyes once,
Wait,
but I think she thought I was making fun of her because she's been rude to me ever since. When I said she was outspoken, I meant it as a compliment.
Wish someone would send me a love letter. Doubt that'll ever happen.
Once, my sister sent me a howler simply because I brought one of her scarves to school with me. She never even wears it.
I almost bought an owl in Diagon Alley. Went with a cat instead. Odd-coloured eye, and it quite appealed to me.
I've heard that Isaac Cooper receives several owls a week from secret admirers. I suppose he is rather dashing.
I hope to have an owl of my own one day.
No one sends me owls. I can't remember the last time I got one. Not even on my birthday.
My mother was shocked the first time I sent her an owl from Hogwarts. She'd never seen anything like it. She's a muggle, so of course that makes sense. What? Don't make that face.
yeah, but the kids you're
I can't
sitting with...
memorize 10 magical herbs, let alone 1,000 magical herbs and fungi. Where would you even use them all? It's absurd.
Where did you get your dragonhide gloves? I saw you handling that Snargaloff in herbology. You know, my gloves went mysteriously missing.
I don't mind herbology myself. I'll take a mandrake any day over an annoying little puffskein.
I'll trade you a spoon's worth of flubberworm mucus for a pufferpod.
I'm trying to grow some asphodel in the greenhouses. Such a beautiful flower. I almost hate drying out the roots for potions.
Almost fainted trying to harvest a pufferpod the other day. Those spores certainly make you dizzy.
Wish I could have studied here when Philida Spore was headmistress. Greatest herbologist of all time. I've read 1,000 magical herbs and fungi at least 1,000 times.
I wish Professor Garlic would teach us more about flesh-eating trees. There seems so little about them. Perhaps one day someone will write a book on them.
Well, I don't find herbology the least bit amusing. I've been smacked in the face twice now by a bouncing bulb, and Garlic didn't do a thing. Don't laugh.
Wow, that is a...
We had a ghoul in our attic. Groaned all the time. Quite the nuisance. Still, we never had spiders.
I thought a boy was trying to be nice to me the other day. Offered to carry my books, he did. Oh, charming, I thought.
I went to the lake once. Wanted to have a sing-song just by myself.
I fell asleep in Transfiguration once. Professor Weasley woke me up and I had drool all over my wand. Couldn't transfigure my way out of that.
When someone says something nice to you, it's only because they want something.
I am simply amazed at the amount of
Don't talk
conversation.
to me about humiliation. My broom went up like a bit of flint the other day.
I was always in trouble, I was. Always something broken in the garden. Ornaments, torn up lawn.
Did you see Claire's hair today? She tried a color-changing charm on it, and it's essentially the color of dragon dung.
Honestly, the way some of those Slytherins fawn all over Professor Black, it's embarrassing. Even he seems irritated by it. Then again, what isn't he irritated by?
Someone passed me a note in class with a heart on it. I went bright red.
I've been meaning to ask you, you wouldn't have an extra quill I could borrow, would you?
Accidentally levitated Professor Ronan's sandwich once. He was fine about it. Actually complimented me on my wand work.
I am simply amazed at the amount of
I
conversation
don't know
these.
what Madame Kagawa sees in Imelda Reyes. She's not that good at flying.
One boy fell off his broom during my flying class. Good thing Kagawa was there to catch him. She's very good at arresto momentum.
If you lean forward on your broom just right, you can get an incredible burst of speed.
Have you ever flown over the Black Lake and seen the squid? Obviously I have. Was just wondering.
Ooh.
I was destined to be a glorious beater if Quidditch hadn't been cancelled this year. I was.
I think Madame Kagawa's brother is a professional Quidditch player. Wish I could meet him.
I'd make a fine keeper, with a bit more practice.
The best way to learn how to fly a broomstick is by trial and error. In my case, it was a lot of error.
I thought it was going to start looping, and it's
Still
not.
have a bump on my head from herbology last week. The cotton fell out of my ear during a mandrake lesson.
Seriously?
I came to with my head in an upturned plant pot.
The only place I'm able to concentrate is in the library. It's also somewhat exciting waiting for the inevitable breach of silence.
Do you think they'd actually bring in a Dementor for defense against the dark arts? What better way to learn, I say?
I wouldn't say Professor Howard has a particular affinity for beasts, but she's certainly knowledgeable. I imagine that's why she
Wow.
took us
Okay.
to
I
London.
can't.
I bet all the answers to everything are in the restricted section. I think it should be a special treat in Year 5 that you get to go into it.
I never thought I'd actually enjoy herbology, but Professor Garlick makes it so interesting. She's forgotten more than I'll ever know about mandrakes.
I'm.
I wish Hogwarts would teach us how to become animagi. They do at Wagadu. I'd be a Niffler. Stock up on galleons. Just when I think I've learnt how to get around the castle, a staircase moves and I'm lost
Okay,
again.
that was the very first one. Let's
Wish
see
I
if it
could
repeats.
See what Hogwarts looks like to Muggles. Bet it's terrifying.
Peeves was in a mood the other day. Tossed my quill right on Scribner's desk. Now I have detention for a week.
I adore spending sunny afternoons in the viaduct.
Okay,
courtyard.
now it's repeating.
Wonderful place to practice
Wow.
Accio on other students'
I
books.
though I
Got a
am
peek at the prefect's bathroom last year.
I
Nice
am
clock,
amazed
though.
at the amount of conversation though. I did not usually. That was a lot. I didn't time it, but that had to be. Wow.
Revelio.
All right. Oh, wait. That's so close. Of course, it could be on the
One
other
up,
side.
one to go. Revelio. One up, one to go.
That was so. Yeah, that amount of conversation with those
Professor Weasley?
NPCs.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Nice.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
The room of requirements. So yeah, overall, definitely worth getting, especially since it's on sale. There's so much to this game, and I mean, I'm there are some video games that I've got 200-300 hours in easily. Skyrim, Red Dead Redemption. I mean, there's so much.
What is this
Hold on.
place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own.
Revelio.
While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment.
Oh my
Now,
God.
where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it.
Okay, this is a little bit different than the one from the movies, to be honest with you.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Shoot. Triangle X, square triangle. Nice.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Wait. Where is it? What is this? Oh, there we go.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Okay. Nope, wait. So overall, yes. I'm gonna end this now. It's close to lunchtime. I'm gonna get something to break. So yeah, definitely get this game if you like all this stuff. Let's go look at the world map. I mean, look at this. I mean, you got all this down here to explore. Now, I did find the wall, which was kind of a disappointment. I was kind of hoping. So I guess you can't go through here. I actually got all the way up to the shimmer of the wall, um, which was a little bit of a disappointment, but still, I mean, look at this. You got all this to explore. We're gonna go down here, keep going slowly. Look at this. All this. I mean, this is an awful lot of ground. I mean, it may not look like much, but there's a lot here. is this? Working hamlet on the coastline. See? And each one of these has got different things you can do. But, I mean, it's like, oof. What is this? Collection, field guide. I mean, this is just intense. It really is. I mean, can you imagine? Yeah, this is definitely going to be, to me, I might get more than 200 hours. Um, I haven't even gone up to North Fort Bog yet. I've only got half of the Forbidden Forest done. I'll see, it won't do it. And look at this. So, 33 collection chests, 150 field pages, 10 demiguide. I haven't even found one of those yet. I haven't even found the astronomy. So, definitely get this. Yeah, like I said, it's definitely worth the money, and especially now that's half price. Um, I'm having a blast with it, with everything that, with the setup. So, all right, those are my thoughts on this game so far. Um, I don't think they're going to change. Oh, what would be the? All right, so basically, I've just given you all the pros. What are the cons? Some of the cons that I've discovered so far. You do have a couple little glitches here and there. I've found like things that are underneath the rocks, like um, crafting materials, that type of stuff. I know I've killed a couple spiders and went to get the spider claw and it sunk into the ground. Whatever, no big deal. It's not like they're super rare. Um, so there are some small glitches that I've discovered. Not a game breaker, not at all. While you're flying, you can use you can use the sense to see what's around you. You cannot use your wand. You have to land in order to fight, or blast something. I think that's one thing they did make a mistake. They should have had it set up with the wand. Um, what else? That's about it so far. I mean, one of the things that I really didn't like on this was in the beginning with the gear, because your gear is limited. But what I found, wait a minute, where is it? Oh, so once I was able to unlock this, then I realized you basically expand your inventory by doing the Merlin trials. And this looks like a really big expansion. It went from, wait, what did I have? Was it 20? Yes, it was 20, and when I completed the first two, it jumped up to 24. I'm gonna wait and see what happens on that. Yeah, I'm gonna say, well, from average player, you're definitely gonna get over 100. If you don't explore every nook and cranny and you just go through the storyline and you do it that way, you're probably looking at, rough estimate, 85 to 100 hours. Um, Maybe a little more. But if you really like to explore and you really like to just check out everything, you're probably looking at least 200 hours into this game. Easy. So, um, that's what I'm assuming. I mean, look at this. Collection chests, field guides, Merlin trials, balloons. I don't even know what the hell these statues are. I haven't even found one of those yet. There's more astronomy, landing platforms, infamous foes. Ooh, look at all that stuff you can collect. I didn't even realize you could do this. Infamous foes, ancient magic hotspots. Really? Merlin trials. I mean, wow. Huh. I mean, there's a lot to do in this game, especially if you really want to do this. Now, I don't know how high of a level you can get. Let's see, 10 to 25. That's 20 to 40. 5 to 20. 1 to 20. 10 to 30. 15 to 40. 20 to 40. 20 to 40. 20 to 40. Okay. Well, assuming that I'm looking at this, I'm going to assume level 40 is as high as you can go. Because that's where the enemies cap out. So at level 5, you start collecting talents. Wait a minute. So 21, 30, 40. That would give me 19 more points. 20, 30, 40. Yeah, 19 more points. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, so so you cannot get all that. You have to be very picky about what you want, because there's no way you can get everything. Hmm. Focus can be extended. The range and damage, potion effect. Break. Drake's increased. Lasts longer. Deflects projectiles back. Well, I guess rumor requirement. That's all I'm going to take in that one. Simply because I love the Chinese chomping cabbages. They are so cool. And if you're invisible and you throw them out, you don't reappear. So you can actually get up to a bunch of enemies, throw out the Chinese chomping things, and with two of them, they'll take out most of them. Let's see. Petrified enemies, air effect that can impact nearby enemies. Did he just sneak attack him? Ooh, that, if that's, assassinate. That looks like assassinate, doesn't it? Petrifies Totalis. I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, stealth is probably a definite must. Let's look at the dark arts here. Dealing damage to a cursed target inflicts damage to all cursed targets. Yep. Yeah, see, I don't have any of these spells, so. But it looks like. Yeah, just so basically, it looks like with the dark arts, the spells that you do, you can throw it in and it curses them at the same time. Striking an enemy cursed by curse releases a projectile that curses nearby enemies. Ooh. Enemy under your control then causes other targets with each other's curses other targets for a longer period of time. Defeating cursed enemy restores some of your health. Oh, that's. Let's look at spells. I think I'm definitely going to take that. Let's see. I don't have any of these spells. Wait, what's this? Enemies struck with transformation spell transform into explosive objects. Oh! Transform, pick them up, and throw them using the ancient magic, and boom. That's kind of a cool spell right there. Massive area. Sling around your target. Strike an enemy, frozen blasts damaging shards outward from the target. So you freeze them, hit them with a normal one, and then it should. Packs produce fire boots that seek enemy targets. Now that one, yeah, look how it's. Yeah, that one probably will be a good one to get. Yeah, so. So if you cap out at level 40, you start collecting talents at level 5. Basically, you're going to have. No, wait, that doesn't make sense. 25? No, that'd be 35. 19, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Yeah, so you do 35 talent points. That's what you're going to get. So you want to make sure, however your play style is, you want to do it one way. Oh my God. And then here's another thing. Now I'm saying 200 hours. You, you could start like a second game and say go all dark arts. That would be freaking cool. So you basically have a character that you play as like a meanie. Instead of because you get options when you do like the relationship when you're doing quests, you find things you can try to you could just give it to them and you get goodwill, or or you can make them pay you. All right, that'll do it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Everyone have a great day and have a good new year.